Find the exact length of the following line segments. We've got P and Q, where P is at 2 and 3, and Q is at 10 and negative 3. In order to figure this problem out, it's best to establish what our x1s, x2s, y1s, and y2s are. Then it makes it so much easier to use the distance formula. x1 is going to be part of P, so that's going to be 2. x2 is found in Q, that's going to be 10. y1 is in point P, which is 3, and y2 is in point Q, which is negative 3. So all we need to do from here is plug these into the distance formula. So the distance is equal to square root. The first bracket is going to be your x values. So that's going to be 10 minus 2. Plus your second bracket is going to be your y values. So that is going to be negative 3 minus 3. So working these ones out, 10 minus 2 is going to be 8, so this is going to be 8 squared. Plus, we have negative 3 minus 3, that's going to be negative 6 squared. Okay, so working these brackets again, 8 squared is going to be 64, and negative 6 squared, and this is in brackets, is going to be positive 36. When you add those two together, you have a 100. So this is the square root of 100, which is just simply going to be 10 units for a distance. For B, let's establish your x1 and x2 again. So x1 is going to be negative 25. x2 is going to be negative 17. y1 is going to be 3, and y2 is going to be negative 5. So all you need to do here is plug this into the formula. So D is equal to the square root of, well, the first bracket, of course, is going to be your x values. So that's going to be negative 17 minus a negative 25. And then in the second bracket, that's going to be your y values. That's going to be negative 5 minus 3. Working these ones out, in the first bracket, what you're going to have is you're going to have a positive 8, and of course this is going to be squared, plus you're going to have a negative 8 squared. Okay, so that's going to be 64 plus 64. So that's going to be the square root of 128. Now this question asks for the exact length, so you can't use decimals in this case. This can be broken down, however. It's basically going to be the square root of 64 times 2, as you can see from the last part. In that case, when you break it down, this is going to be 8 root 2 units.